Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, folks. Velo is grinding ahead of the competition. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. So let's see how Velo is doing and trying to get ahead in the game, folks. So, first and foremost, let's see what's happening with the Velo official over here. Look at this. This is tokenization. Tokenization will be real. It is real and it will be real in the future as well. Disrupting trillions of dollars, trying to disrupt a market cap of almost $19 trillion by 2030 and beyond. And until 2033, I've even heard insane numbers like $35 trillion, $40 trillion, $45 trillion. So this is what we're talking about. Look at this. And Velo obviously has a huge part to play in tokenization, especially in Southeast Asia, Thailand, apparently. Look at this. Securitize acquires MG Stover fund administrator. Standard Chartered, folks, a huge brand in banking, plus OKX launch crypto collateral program. Visa joins Paxos-led stablecoin consortium. Zero Hash processes $2 billion in tokenized fund flows. Cool. Coinbase launches verified pools for KYC compliant DeFi trading. Look at this last week in tokenization. Okay. US senators introduced Payment Stablecoin Act. This means that, yeah, tokenization is taking over. This is great. While crypto narratives circle price, BlackRock is executing, talking about getting ahead in the game, getting ahead from the competition. Folks, BlackRock is indeed a brand in the world of finance, and it being associated with Securitize is really good for projects like Velo as well as XDC network that we usually cover. You can check out XDC videos as well. The tokenized fund, Velo, has grown from, look at this, look at the numbers, $615 million to $2.4 billion without price volatility, folks. It reflects a larger shift. Institutions are pivoting towards tokenized real-world assets, number one. Number two, treasuries on chain are becoming a preferred gateway for capital. Great. Ethereum and Solana are the chosen rails. As far as I do not know about Ethereum at the moment, folks, because Ethereum has at this time is going through some hard times. But I think that it will cope up with it because it has that first mover advantage, despite it being really bad in terms of high gas fees and everything. But in terms of security, people prefer Ethereum even now, and it has become a brand name, folks, because it has that first mover advantage. Anyways, Solana, although it has those down times as well, but it is partnered with Velo, and it being a chosen rail is going to be benefiting Velo as well because it has collaboration with it. Biddle is a reminder. Infrastructure outpaces sentiment. Yeah, that's true. Sentiment changes over time, but infrastructure, if placed and consolidated properly, it obviously can be huge in the long run, and it can indeed outpace sentiment, that's for sure. Look at this, folks. Velo has reposted this, by the way, this reviewing over here. This is latest April 17th, 2025, and Velo official has posted this, folks. So look at this. Shout out to Crypto Reviewing. Okay. So narrative DeFi. It is much more than DeFi, folks, I think. So although DeFi is also involved, but it is involved with payments, tokenization, so many different segments and sectors that Velo is involved with in. So look at this: project, utility, roadmap, team, social, tokenomics, partnerships, and centralized exchanges. Rating 8.6 out of 10. So let's see why have they rated it 8.6 out of 10, which is a really good rating. Overview: Velo is a Web3 financial platform connecting DeFi to traditional finance with an innovative suite of DeFi applications, decentralized exchanges, and tools. So, obviously, it is that bridge as well, connecting traditional finance, the legacy systems, with the blockchain world. Look at this. Coin info, I do not know what the price is at the moment, but look at this price, 0.011, almost 1 cent. Market cap, $85 million. Supply, 7.39 billion, and max supply is 23.99 billion. Look at this, the project, 10 out of 10, folks, for project. I mean, this is remarkable, to be honest. Multi-chain bridge, crypto super app, decentralized exchange, remittance network, and universal blockchain. Combined together, they call it the Web3 Plus, folks, the entire ecosystem of Velo, folks. Velo is indeed a really decent project. 10 out of 10. Utility. Velo is used for transactions, swaps, bridges, USDV stablecoin, liquidity, yield, and staking, which is 8 out of 10. Roadmap, real world asset projects, ecosystem expansion, centralized exchange listings, and onboarding strategic partnerships. 8 out of 10 is the team of 12 plus core employees. Chairman has 33 years industry experience, and folks, this is always I always talk about this when we cover Velo. Jed McCaleb is an advisor, and Jed McCaleb in and of itself has become a brand in the world of crypto, obviously well associated with the Stellar network. So 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10 for the team. Social. Velo has over 130k followers on X with 250 plus likes per post on average. We're going to be looking at that in a moment, as well as to how the community of Velo has been building and increasing as we are speaking. So this is 10 out of 10. Only the tokenomics is 6 out of 10, and I think that has taken a toll over the score, the final score, which is 8.6. And this might be due to the circulation, that the circulation is a bit less in comparison to how much inflation can happen in the near future or medium term. So to each their own. Some say that even this huge not a huge, but 23.99 billion max supply, it is not going to be enough to for the demand that Velo will have in the future. Anyways, Velo has a 23.99 billion max supply. 6 billion burned. It was 30 billion, by the way. They burned it, and they might burn more as well if they need it. 30% circulating, 11 billion supply by 2025 to 2026. So I think they're going to be releasing it slowly and gradually. In my opinion, tokenomics, I think it should have been a 7 if you look at even the inflation and everything. But in the long haul, I think that if Velo provides the use case, it won't matter. Now, folks, this is one of the best parts about Velo, the partnerships, folks. Look at this. We talked about Securitize associated with BlackRock moments ago, Messari, Inception, Lightnet, Zangle. Now look at this. Saba, Copper, Solana, Stellar, obviously built on top of Stellar ecosystem as well, Stellar blockchain as well. Visa, this is great. Exchanges to buy: Qcoin, MEXC, Crypto.com, OKX, Gate.io. So many different places to buy it. BitGet, Bybit, and more are listing Velo. Look at the ratings: 8.6 out of 10. Risk reward high. That risk is also high, but the reward is also high. But for some, risk is low, reward is high. So depending on who you talk to, risk is medium, reward is high. It all depends. It's all perspective when it comes to crypto. Look at this. These are some return on investments if it reaches certain levels. Market cap based on 7.39 billion circulating. If it reaches $170 million, it will be almost 2.5 cents, almost 2x return. $425 million market cap. 5x 0.055, almost 5.5 cents. $850 million market cap, it is going to be 11 cents, which will give us 10x return. A lot are seeing more than this, so a really interesting read over here, folks. This is awesome. Why we're saying that it might reach these levels, folks? The fundamentals of Velo are strong. The total value of real world assets on chain has reached $20.87 billion, reflecting a 10.39% increase from 30 days. Look at this. The total market value of stablecoins currently stands at $226 billion. And you know that Velo is involved in so many different things, be it stablecoins, be it tokenization, top 5 RWA assets. Anyways, look at this. These are some technicals over here. Most Velo holders are unaware full Fibonacci extension takes our precious to $8.02, folks. We were talking about 11 cents, a 10x return. Look at this. I do not know about the market cap. For some, utility will has nothing to do with the market cap because it's going to be insane. When utility is going to be funneling through these blockchains, we cannot imagine where they're going to be going. So if it reaches $8 from this level over here, folks, if it springboards over there from almost 0.013370, so it's going to be awesome. What have the people commented? What's your theory and timeline on such targets? $8 will be the blow off top end of cycle. In general, once all season begins, we have 11.8 months to complete the cycle. Thanks. Let's see what happens. I think, to be honest, I tend to be a bit more conservative. I respect everyone's opinion, so yeah, I respect it. And I also hope that we reach these levels for the sake of all the investors, the community members, those that have followed Velo. But I think that we should be a bit more conservative. I tend to be that. I think that we should be taking one step at a time. But to each their own. If it goes to $8, I'll straight up send you 10K. You know, gonna hold you and okay. Let's hope so. Let's hope that this is correct, that if it reaches to $8 in this run, it's going to be insane. It's going to be phenomenal, to say the least. With us or not, Velo holders will be laughing all the way to the bank in 2025. Hopefully, yet again. This is what I was talking about, folks. Most tweets on X in the last 24 hours. This is what I talked about when I said the community members. Look at the names. Casper being mentioned a lot of times. We've got Nakamoto Games, Ice, Autos, and at the fifth number, we've got Velo over here, folks. So this is good. The community is increasing. Unless Velo breaks 0.013 resistance for the last 7 weeks, then this higher low scenario remains a play. You can do it. Let's hope that it breaks through these levels, folks, and goes back to 2.5 cents and beyond, hopefully soon. This is back to mill. Weekly green dot confirmed with a hidden bullish divergence at HTF trendline retest. 4-hour 200 moving average flipped. This could be the Pico bottom. Look at this. Let's hope that the momentum picks up, because the entire market, I think that the sentiment is changing a bit. The market is exhausted by selling, so let's hope that finally we can see some greens again, some green candles again, hopefully. Look at this, some fundamentals. This is Luke, the deeper dive, always covering utility projects as well as Velo. World Bank Group and IMF. Spring meetings 2025, Washington, D.C. Guess who's attending? Kelly Candace, Chief Legal Officer at SDF. Look at this, folks. Stellar Development Foundation, Chief Legal and Policy Officer, United States. This is awesome, folks. I might cover this one as well in the Stellar video. We cover it. This is really awesome for the Stellar ecosystem, folks. World Bank Group and IMF. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Spring meetings 2025. I'm guessing what they're going to be discussing. Just curious. Nice find, very nice find, bro. Nice find, bro. World Bank Group projects fast, and F4D initiative has prompt pay on its resume. Awesome. Really good, folks. Okay. Look at this. This is Chart Nerd. Must read. Could Velo be the clearinghouse for Bitcoin transactions in Thailand? Let's dive in. Back in March 2024, several articles, admittedly under the radar, were released on Velo and interoperability, all of which highlighted an integration with the Bitcoin Lightning Network through their Orbit platform. A little later that year, the MOF of Thailand announced a pilot project for BTC transaction in Phuket. As we know, BTC can be both timely and costly, so how could it be used for everyday payments and transactions? This is the question, and this is always brought whenever Bitcoin is mentioned. They say that it is not easy, obviously, for transactions as the costs, as far as time is concerned. So how is it going to be used for payments and transactions? This is why the utility projects they come into play, like Velo, folks. The Velo tech may come into play by deploying a Lightning chain node and a full BTC node via Orbit. Velo has the power to streamline BTC transactions, making both deposits and withdrawals more cost efficient with faster settlements. The idea of these BTC transactions is to be able to convert BTC Satoshis into Thai baht so individuals can spend with digital assets instead of cash. So basically providing a use case that is really huge, folks, by making it easy for BTC to be used in payments and transactions, basically providing a really awesome use case, folks. How it can do it: firstly, Orbit's scan and go model for P2P payments combined with Velo's broader Web3 Plus ecosystem supports seamless asset transfers. And secondly, the overall infrastructure allows users to transfer Bitcoin via Lightning Network for speed and low fees and convert it to Thai baht through Velo's trusted partners or settlement networks. I mean, this is awesome, folks. And this is huge in my opinion, because if it happens, obviously if Velo does this, it's going to be, Bitcoin is already brand in not only in the world of crypto but in the world of finance in general. If Thailand does this, I think that from here on forward, Velo might be providing these services and use cases to other parts of the globe as well. I mean, this is awesome. Okay, this is great. Look at this. Lightnet President Dr. Charlie is speaking tomorrow at Asia Money 2020. Velo is underrated, undervalued, one of the few small cap projects with huge upside potential. Velo has been giving us cookie crumbs in their very possibly active NDAs of what's coming soon. By the way, we do not even know how much partnerships Velo is forging behind the scenes. Let's hope that they forge really good partnerships, because obviously Velo is trustless, it is limitless, it is formless, and people are hoping for really huge rallies for Velo in the future. I mean, this is great. Look at this. Why SEA merchants will choose Velo, led by PayFi specialists plus Stellar founder of Zelle, purpose-built. A CP Group and True Money subsidiary are major investors and will simply roll it out and save a fortune in processing fees via their licensed merchants. I mean, this is awesome, folks. So this is why we're saying that Velo is staying ahead in the game. It is grinding ahead of the competition. What do you guys think about Velo? Do you think that it will indeed cut out competition in the future or not? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And folks, you can also check out Decent and their discounts by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.